Tonight on Growing Crazy with Jeanette, we're going to go over some facts and interesting characteristics about the witch's fingers plant and a new bonsai I have. It's a Fukien tea. So we're going to go over interesting facts and characteristics about them both and find out a little more. Here we go. Hello, welcome to another episode of Growing Crazy with Jeanette. I'm Jeanette, and I'm crazy. So tonight, I decided that I would do a little bit more in-depth show, giving some more facts about the new witch's fingers plant and the new Fukien tea bonsai. So here we go. So this is a Fukien tea. Nice bonsai. It's a beautiful and popular bonsai known for its small glossy leaves and delicate flowers. Here are some key facts and interesting characteristics. Native region: they are originally from Southeast Asia, particularly China, Indonesia, and the Philippines. It's called the Fukien tea, the Philippine tea tree, and Carmona bonsai. A small, slow-growing evergreen shrub, it can be trained into elegant bonsai forms. Lifespan with proper care can live for decades. It's got small, dark green leaves with a waxy texture, making it an excellent miniature tree. It has white flowers year-round. Unlike many other bonsai trees, it produces tiny white star-shaped flowers throughout the year, especially in warm conditions. Ooh, good. I'm glad. I'm going to get some flowers out of this one. Hopefully, if I treat it right. It has small red and green berries. It says after flowering, the tree develops small fruits which can be either red or green, adding to the ornamental appeal. And it has distinctive bark. Over time, its bark becomes rough and cracked, giving it an aged, rugged look, even at a young age. That's true, they do. It has a very mottled background. And if I just look around it with the... See, the trunk is very crooked. And it's cool. It's a very cool bonsai. I like it a lot. So next, we're going to talk about the witch's fingers. This is the witch's fingers. It's actually a type of green seaweed with some fascinating characteristics. See, I didn't know that this was a plant for its seaweed. Isn't that neat? I think that's fascinating. I had no idea I was growing seaweed. That's cool. It says it has an unusual appearance with long, dark, finger-like branches that look eerie, resembling a witch's gnarled fingers. Marine habitat. This seaweed is commonly found in intertidal and subtidal zones along rocky coastlines worldwide, especially in temperate waters. It's an invasive species. Originally native to the Pacific, it has spread globally and is considered an invasive species in many areas, outcompeting native marine plants. It has a soft, spongy texture and it is filled with water, helping it float near the surface where it can access sunlight for photosynthesis. It reproduces by fragmentation, meaning small pieces can break off and grow into new plants, making it highly resilient, and difficult to eradicate. It can disrupt ecosystems by covering shellfish beds and outcompeting native species, but it also provides habitat for marine organisms. And some cultures use it as food or in traditional medicine, though it's not common as other edible seaweeds. It says some people eat it in soups in Asia, salads, and sushi. It has a mild, slightly salty flavor with soft, velvety texture. Some people use it for its scientific anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Some aquariums keep it in marine aquariums as a natural filter and it absorbs excess nutrients like nitrates and phosphates. Oh, that's cool. So you could put it in a saltwater tank. That's neat. Oh, Like many seaweeds, it can be used to enrich soil with minerals, particularly in coastal farming communities. It often attaches to shellfish, such as oysters and mussels, making harvesting difficult and reducing their marketability. It disrupts native ecosystems. As an invasive species, it can outcompete native seaweeds and therefore it reduces biodiversity. Despite its invasive nature, it does create shelter for small marine creatures like juvenile fish, crabs, and sea snails. Overall, in nutrient-rich waters, it can grow excessively, leading to seaweed smothering, which can harm seagrass beds and coral reefs. So, you got to be careful with it. I had no idea that it's such a powerful plant. It's really neat. I love the way that it looks. When you get up close to it, it looks like green beans. At least I think so. Don't you? Yeah, that's really neat. And I love my new bonsai. I trimmed him. And I named him. I named him Honey. And I named this one Zelda. So we've got everybody by the fairy lights now, and it looks so pretty. I have this one coffee pot, teapot kind of thing, pouring lights out into a stained glass basin with an air plant in there. It looks really pretty. I love the stained glass. It's gorgeous. This is all amber stained glass that I sifted out of a box of all different colors. And I got only the amber pieces and made this little candle holder or plant holder thing. And it came out really cool. This is the other that lights up picture. This is not seaweed. It's a string of pearls. That's right. String of pearls. And it looks very pretty. So yeah, we just had an episode earlier. I'm really not showing you anything new. Just looking around at everything at nighttime. Because everything looks prettier at night. With all the... Aw, look, they're going to sleep. I love when they go to sleep. They close up their little petals and go to sleep for the night. The big one isn't ready to go to sleep yet. It's getting there. Everybody's happy by fairy lights. I love looking at the plants with these fairy lights up. Fairy lights, Christmas lights, whatever you call them. Everything looks pretty with them. Well, thank you for watching another episode of Growing Crazy with Jeanette. It was really nice to see you. So you take care. And like and subscribe. Tell your friends about me. All that good stuff. Okay. Love ya. Bye.